Hey everyone, it's Peek. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Pokemon Unite video. We got some leaks today. A new patch was added, and it was pretty small. It was only like 25 megabytes, so honestly not that much could probably have been added, but I do believe that this like leaked trailer is legitimate, because it looks legitimate. So again, I don't know the source of this. This was just sent to me on Twitter, but from Wesley OL. And yeah, so it sounds like apparently Decidueye is coming out November 19th. That is the information that's circulating right now. If that changes, of course, I'll make a video correcting that. But for now, that seems to be the case. So let's check out this gameplay. It is really, really cool. And apparently Decidueye is an attacker, not a speedster, as we were thinking. So rip speedsters. You still only have 4 characters. Tragic. But for an attacker player like me, I'm super excited because it's another attacker, and it seems to be a ranged attacker similar to like Cinderace or Greninja. So very excited about that. Let's check it out. So first move is just like a charged arrow, maybe similar to like Varus, League of Legends type of thing. Not sure what that is. It's like some sort of like movement skill where you're just like going around, but you can see like you get a stack that like goes on top of like Pokemon's heads or whatever. So it's like some passive stack probably. Not sure how that works exactly, but this move, it seems to be like an upgraded move too. So I'm not positive. Like, yeah. Anyway, the scoring animation is really cool, and this is the ult. It seems to be like a channeled thing where you're just like sitting there and doing a ton of damage in a line. So the interesting thing is you notice that Decidueye still has Unite buff for a little bit after this. So not sure by how much longer, but like it's a pretty long channeled skill. So by all accounts, I think the Unite buff will end probably shortly after you finish using the Unite move. Similar to Garchomp, like when you use your Unite move as Garchomp, your Unite buff is pretty much just active during the Unite move itself. It's not like, you know, like a Greninja or a Cinderace where you're like able to use the move repeatedly, or sorry, not use the move repeatedly. I mean like attack right after you use it and get like the Unite move buff to your like normal attacks and abilities and stuff. It really seems like this is all in on the Unite move here. Like it seems really, really cool though. Like the fact that this can 100 to 0 a Snorlax, who you can see is actually healing with Focus Band here. His Focus Band procs right there. So it's still doing a lot of damage even with the Snorlax Focus Band heal there. And again, when they record these videos, Teamy usually puts the Pokemon at like level 15, so they do a lot of damage. So it probably doesn't actually 100 to 0 Pokemon, but I mean, I guess if you hit them with everything, it possibly could. So yeah, super interesting. It's just a small little trailer, but you know, the typical release trailer, and it sounds like it's going to be coming out on the 19th. So yeah, you got your charged arrow on Decidueye. It doesn't show anything for like Rowlet, or the pre-stages, but this is really just like Decidueye. But I think that's usually how they do these trailers, TBH, if I remember correctly. Scoring animation is like as cool as they come though. It's so cool. And yeah, this is the ult. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much that. And of course, we got a patch, as I mentioned. Not too much changed. Greedent was given a little slap on the wrist. Like, they're good changes, and I think Greedent feels like a lot better to play against, but it's still very, very, very oppressive, I would say. Greedent is still in a very strong state where it's doing a lot, and, you know, it's probably just always going to be the case. I think it's just a good Pokemon. Its kit with Covet is extremely strong, and I don't see that changing. I am hearing that Bullet Seed feels really good, so definitely will experiment with that, test it out, because, you know, I initially really wanted Bullet Seed to be good, but it just like did no damage. Like it just tickled. So this is like, I don't know, like a 50-ish, like maybe a 40 to 43% damage increase here, about, I would say. And, you know, potentially could be really good. So we'll try that out. Alolan Ninetales I did try on stream just now, actually, and it feels really, really strong. The buffs to Blizzard really helped it out, and it's also an increased special attack. And the rumor is it's gone up by about 40 to 50 points. So at level 15, you're sitting at, instead of 955 special attack, you're sitting at around 1,000. That's not confirmed yet for sure, but that's what it seems like according to the damage calculations, and those are typically pretty accurate because the formula is set. Yeah, so Alolan Ninetales is definitely the biggest win out of this patch in terms of what was changed. And Gardevoir Psychic, I mean, decreased by 1 second, and I think it just decreases their special defense a little bit more than it did before. We don't know for sure what that is, but yeah, I played with it and it felt pretty good actually. Like, I will probably still go Moonblast whenever I go Gardevoir, but I don't know, Psychic is fun. It does a lot of damage. Like, if you are fighting in a concentrated area and you can keep them in that Psychic, and remember that Psychic slows their movement speed by like a ton, so enemies pretty much can't go anywhere if they're stuck inside your Psychic. It's just a matter of keeping them within that confined space. But Psychic's hitbox is pretty big, so yeah. So yes, patched some bugs for Sylveon, Pikachu, Garchomp. That's about it, as we already mentioned in the previous video. Potion was buffed. It seems that it's about 20%. Of course, the numbers aren't here yet, but I tried it out. It really didn't feel that good. I mean, I tried it out in Greninja. I think this has potential now on like big HP Pokemon like Snorlax and Crustle, but I don't know. 30 seconds is a short cooldown for a battle item, but I feel like you'd be so much better off going like eject button or something else, honestly. So yeah, X speed was buffed a little bit too. I didn't really test that out, but I don't expect that to be that different. I mean, it's really just X speed, but it could be good for traversing the map in important situations. But I still just like, I just don't think there's that many usage cases of it. Like, Pokemon who abuse speed, abuse it without X speed. Like Crustle, Venusaur, Greedent, like these three Pokemon, you just do what they want. They don't need X speed to like take advantage of their increased movement speed. And I think for everyone else, it's just not practical. And yeah, full heal bug, as we already mentioned. So yeah, Alola Ninetales, really good. Greedent got a little slap on the wrist, but I'd say Belch, the small nerf like helps out a lot. And of course, the bug fix on the Unite move, it used to be where you could do like 20 plus Belches during a Unite move, but now you can only do 9. So glad that bug was fixed. So you still have to watch out for his Belches. They still do a lot of damage, but it's not gonna hurt as much, and not going to be the type of thing where he can just spam 20 plus each Unite move. So really happy that that bug was fixed. And a bit sad that Decidueye didn't come out tonight. I was really expecting it to, quite honestly, because it did say that there was going to be a shop update, but it is what it is, okay? So anyway, guys, if there's any more news regarding the stuff that you guys need to know, I will be sure to put a video out on it. But all in all, I'd say pretty good patch. I mean, Greedent needed some attention for sure, and the buff to Alola Ninetales not that bad. So hopefully that changes things up a little bit. I'm really excited to see people playing more with like Blizzard Avalanche. I think it definitely has potential now with the much lower cooldown. Like 2 seconds off this cooldown feels really, really good in practice. I will definitely get a gameplay up of that for you guys as well, so you can see how we did with it. But for now, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.